But first, the day is finally here. Yes, A-level results day is upon us. Congrats to everyone who received their grade today. And for many, the next step will be university. But with many courses dismissed as Mickey Mouse degrees, is it worth it anymore? Now, if you look at this list on your screen, I did geography, and that's apparently the second worst value for money degree of them all, beaten only by drama. And I do like a bit of drama too. Well, joining me now to discuss this is Kasim Choudhry, who's an apprenticeship and enterprise ambassador from the Pathway Group. Welcome to the show. Thanks for your company, Kasim. Now, it has to be said, UCAS this week, the University Admissions Board, of course, they were saying, do whatever you like, that's your passion, pursue your passion. But the fact of the matter is, we have degrees now in Minecraft, the video game, a degree in EastEnders, the soap opera, and a degree in surf science. Now, Kasim, a fool of their money are easily parted. It's their choice to do so, of course. But in terms of future earning potentials, a lot of people are asking, is university worth it? What's your take?
I think we've got to look at university as a whole. You know, is university as a whole delivering for the skills that we need in work today? And while a lot of people do choose to go on to do degrees that they're passionate about and study subjects that they're passionate about, that might not necessarily link directly to a job they do. I mean, I did a degree that had a route into employment. I did a law degree, but I'm not working in law today. And, you know, you go to university to study, to then get onto the career ladder. And actually, that's changing now. A lot of people are doing degrees that they don't necessarily then follow on and go into a career in. Now, it's down to each individual's choice in terms of what they feel is value for money. Personally, do I feel I got value for money from my law degree? Probably not, because I didn't go on to into the field of law. So it's not just, as it's been termed in the news today, Mickey Mouse degrees that are in question. It's university as a whole. And with the huge skills gap that we've got in our economy at the moment, we do need to look at other options for young people to go into after completing their BTECs or A-levels. And I think, you know, there's a strong focus. We call it A-levels results day, but a lot of young people aren't doing A-levels. They're doing BTECs. They're doing higher education, further education courses equivalent to A-levels.
So, Kasim, I've got kids. My boy starts his GCSEs.
Well, which are preparing young people.
Kasim, just about to say, I've got kids. My boy starts his GCSEs next year. He's thinking about A-levels already. University isn't for everybody. It certainly isn't increasingly for the working classes. They are terrified by the amount of debt they have to take on board. Could be 50, 60 grand and rising by the time they graduate. They're paying off debts for many years. I'm fascinated about where kids should be putting their energies instead. Your apprenticeships are your thing. What's a good thing for kids to be pursuing? If viewers watching now got kids of a certain age, getting down towards this, thinking about university, what should they be looking at instead? We hear about the worst value. What's the best value use of their time, Kasim?
The best value use of your time is experience. You can't be experienced. And, you know, we talk about it time and time again. You know, graduates leaving university without any experience and not being able to get a job. Now, if you want your child to get a job, get them into work. Get them into work as soon as possible, even if it is just a weekend job or any type of job. When I'm out there talking to people, I often say I started my career in retail. You know, I used to serve teas and coffees to people at a train station. Well, what did that teach me about life? How many different people did I have to meet and serve and speak to? And I think, you know, people's passions change over time. But I think what we need to get young people doing is we need to get them into the world of work, and we need to get them into the world of work a lot earlier. You know, we need to get them into work or doing some work experience at the age of 16 so they can understand what they want to do, whether they want to go to university, whether they want to do an apprenticeship, whether they want to do a traineeship or a T-level. It comes down to them having the knowledge and experience and having the opportunities. So as you said to me, what is the best value for money? Well, you tell me, if you was to apply for an apprenticeship and you got a fully funded degree alongside that apprenticeship, well, actually, that's great value for money, because you'll be on a course for 4 years. as well as working for 4 years. So you'll get 4 years practical experience with an organization, as well as a degree at the end of it. But where I think people don't see the value of apprenticeships is at the lower levels, so lower level 2, level 3, level 4. And that's because people fail to see progression within apprenticeships. So a big misconception about apprenticeships is if you're only doing a level 3, oh, that's the be all and end all of your apprenticeship. But no, you start an apprenticeship at level 2, you can go up to level 3, level 4, level 5, level 6, all the way up to an MBA master's degree through the apprenticeship route, which is all fully funded by the government and also employers as well. So there's a strong focus on employers to do more to support apprenticeships. And there's the apprenticeship levy, which forces companies to either pay a tax or pay for training and apprenticeship opportunities, either for their existing staff or new staff. So there's a lot of schemes out there to support people with apprenticeships. But I think it's the knowledge for parents, as your good self, understanding what is actually out there and what's available is still a big issue.
Kasim, I'm smiling here from ear to ear because I just love your attitude. You've got an on your bike attitude. And, I was the same. I worked in a lace factory in Nottingham when I was 13 as a Saturday job, sweeping floors, clearing up. I started in journalism, sweeping floors, making sandwiches, making the tea, fetching, carrying. The power of a pound note, understanding what money is worth. So many people graduate now, they've never done a real day's work in their life. They don't understand the value of money. They don't have social skills. Kasim Choudhry, absolutely magnificent. Thanks for joining us today on the show, and the very best of luck with your work there at the Pathway Group. Don't think you have to go to university to get on in life. You can do it by any means necessary. If you've got the will, there's a way. Graft is the answer. Superb.